Greetings viewers, this is Martin Connected with another video. And today we are going to unbox the Zoids high-end master model Liger Zero Empire version Marking Plus by Kotobukiya. So as you all know, I discussed about the history of the Zoid itself before I do the unboxing. Now the history behind the Liger Zero Empire version is that this is actually an Empire Zoid. Now, for those who are Zoids fans are watching this, the Liger Zero is actually a Republican Zoid, or in this case, the Republican faction. In the Zoids stories, if you will, in the Zoids universe, there are two factions: the Empire and the Republic. Now, the Republic Zoids, I guess you can say, they're mainly the good guy. I guess you can say the Empire tend to be the bad. So think about the Jedi and the Empire against the Sith. So think about that for those who are Star Wars fans. But in any case, the Empire knew that the Liger Zero was a really hard Zoid to combat with, especially the Liger Zero was a Republic Zoid. So the Empire decided to make their own. In this case, they make the Empire version. Basically, it's a Liger Zero, just of course with a recolor. In this case, instead of white, it would be a red and gold color. Now, the Empire version, the Liger Zero Empire version, had a CAS or changing system, if you will, similar to the Jaeger, Schneider, and Pazer units that I have reviewed before on this channel. But this version CAS unit was the Liger Zero X, which I have reviewed previously as well. So this is actually the base, and the Liger Zero X was a CAS system, or changing armor system to be exact. But other than that, there's actually not much history behind what I just mentioned. The Liger Zero Empire, along with the X, was not mentioned in any media, not mentioned in any video game, anime, nothing of the sort. May have been mentioned in the manga, but that's as far as it's been. But other than that, I am looking forward to build this kit. Just want to see how this looks with my Liger Zero collection. But enough of that, let's get on to the box, shall we? So you can see here, Liger Zero, the Empire version, is in a factory, I guess you can tell. Just basically getting ready to be, the armor is being put on its main body. And the way how I see this, just by looking at this, for those who are old school, I guess you could say Japanese movie fans, I'm thinking about Godzilla. Now, Godzilla, no one knew if it was good or bad, but in order to combat the Godzilla, they made a mechanized version, or Mecha Godzilla, if you will. And that's how I see this as. But naturally, both Liger Zero for the Republic Army, and in this case the Empire version, they're both mechanized, but still though I like it how that, hey, if you can't beat them, let's try to match them. So I just like the way how this looks. But as you can see here, a couple of things of interest, if you will. Like here is limited. So this was only, I wouldn't say this have made more since. I actually got this, I won't say, maybe a year ago, so I just finally took some time to review it, if you will. So I am unsure if there's a limited amount of kits that they've made for this Liger Zero. So a little bit of specs here. Some cable fell. Anyway, specs here for the Liger Zero. And the funny thing is, this is a Marking Plus version. And normally whenever there's a Marking Plus, it means this is the second version that came out. But this, I got this kit when this kit first came out, so I am unsure about that. Unless I am unsure about, maybe they did make a first one and I just was not aware of it. But so you can see here they have the, I guess you can see the skeletal view of the Liger Zero, and of course again with all his red armor. Some decal sheet, the pilot, and the Liger Zero with this red unit. Nice little pounce attack. Alright, that's enough about the box, so let's get ready to open it, shall we? Now this kit has some plastic on it, so let's simply cut it. Okay, that's all got. That's all good. Now on to unboxing. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we got here. And because I built so many Liger Zero kits, I already know where all these parts belong. This is definitely for the body, definitely on the sides of the body. Here we have the Zoid core and the translucent parts for the eyes. So all these kits always come with the like a colored translucent. So in this case, the green, and a clear translucent right here. And here's a generic pilot. And here's this very, I'll say tacky gold. I'm definitely gonna color this in with a much better gold to make it stand out more. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the gold here. And here is the now this. I will decide whether or not I'm going to spray paint the red, so to speak, because this is not really a red. It's more like a red pinkish color. So I may just do some customization. Maybe I'll just spray paint all the red with like a metallic red to make it pop out more. I haven't decided yet, but the gold for sure I will be painting that. And some poly caps, some rubbery parts. More red parts. And here are the parts for the feet. More parts for the feet and for the tail. Part for this for the weapon underneath the kit, on its underbelly. More parts of the feet and the teeth. Now, I'm not going to spray paint this because I actually like the color. The color here is a little bit silver, so it doesn't look dull. So I'm really thankful for that. But there's some areas I can just do some paint lining, so I'll definitely do that. And here's some poly caps. And then we have some pieces for the legs, actually, the hind legs to be. Actually, I think both hind legs and front legs. More red parts and some gold parts. Oh, I see what they did now. So it seems like the gold parts here actually, so this runner here in front of me, this O1, is basically just a recolor. This the exact same one they use in the regular Liger Zero kits, the white one, if it helps. And so instead of just making a few, they're just gonna color the entire thing. So there's definitely some extra pieces here for me to use. But who knows, maybe an all gold lager will look really good. We shall see. More gold parts that I definitely, again, will paint over. And some parts for the body. Parts for the head. And more parts for the body. More parts for the legs, actually. And this will seem like here the remaining parts for the legs. And we got here some pistons, actually. Some gold pistons that I will... there's some paint lining on these that I definitely will do. Not too bad. And last but not least, the instructions. I built this kit so many times, maybe I can build it without instructions. But that's some nice decals, nice design choices. And of course, like I mentioned in many videos, the sheet here, in case there's a missing or broken piece, just fill the sheet out and they will send a new piece for you. Oh, I forgot something. And these are the decal sheets. I like it how they use the Zero here. I think it's the same Zero they use for the Liger Zero kits. But they just added the EZ54 along with the Empire symbol. But I think the Republic Liger Zero, I think, is 27, maybe 29. But you can see here all the runners that comes with the kit. And you see those dark areas. Those are definitely the areas that I will not be using for this kit. So that's why that's like what I mean earlier about they just recolor the entire runner to I guess save money or to make it easy for them. So here we have is the head. It looks like this is a little bit interesting. I remember when I built the regular Liger Zero, the armor that came with the head and the body, they would just let you just build that while you're building the head. So they won't. So there's not like an extra step down the line. So in this case, they would just make you build the head, the skeletal head, without adding any of the extra armor pieces on. Then just go straight to the body. Now if the body's done, just go straight to the legs. So the front legs and the hind legs. And there you go. You just build the skeletal part of the Liger Zero. And then here they will let you know about building the armor that goes on it. Along with the jetpack or jet boosters on its back. So a little bit interesting in how they do it. They just For this kit, they won't just add the armor within instructions. They will just let you build a skeletal part and then add the armor afterwards. So a little bit interesting. And then get the armor for the legs. And then it's complete. And there's a little hole in the bottom, so in case I want to add this to a action base, definitely will do that. And I definitely will do that. And the color scheme for the Liger Zero Empire. And they add another color scheme just for if you just want to build the skeleton. So that's exciting. And it shows you here how to add the water decals. So you need to just simply cut one decal out, soak it in water, and then take it out and place it on the part. And you smooth it out with a Q-tip. So, really interesting. And on the back, you have a nice action pose, the cockpit open, the Zoid core, a couple pictures of the skeletal system with and without the armor, and of course a nice little display of every piece of armor that goes on with the kit. There you have it. Thank you all for watching. They've been looking forward to build this kit, especially to see how it looks right beside my other Liger Zero kits. And yeah, this is basically just completing side by side with the Liger Zero X kit I built. Definitely completing my Liger Zero collection at this point. So I guess fingers crossed to see if they make another one, or maybe not make another one, because I'm losing shelf space. But jokes aside, again, I am definitely looking forward to building this, and just to see if I'm really tempted to paint the red that comes with this kit. Again, the gold, well, I will do that no matter what, but the red, we shall see. But until then, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more video updates. Be sure to follow me on other socials, links down below. And there are two videos here, one's the most recent one and one that YouTube picked out. So, and also in case you want to see other videos I've done, especially regarding the Liger Zero or the Zoids kit, be sure to follow my page, and I definitely will have a few playlists. That way it'll be easier to direct and navigate on my channel. So be sure to check that out. So with all that being said, thank you for watching, and until next time, keep on building.